All right, here we go. Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, we have some follow up today. All right, we took care of all that. So let's start from scratch. And what are we gonna do today? We are gonna call expireds. I am gonna have probate leads to call. Is this two sheets or one? It's one. I'm gonna have probate leads to call probably Thursday or Friday. Definitely one of those 2 days. I am fasting right now. And I don't know nobody cares, but I was gonna do um, some creatine. I'll do creatine later. So yes, we have some follow up today, and I'm going to focus some on residential expireds, but we had a great call with Ryan. Ryan will be a follow up, and then this one is call today. So yeah, so I had four of them here. Two of them are turning into deals. Yes. So that is what we're going to do. Okay. I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting the dialer set. So we're going to delete him. Oh, and I'm going to reiterate this a couple times. So I spoke to the owner of the property yesterday morning that, if you remember, he was listed. I spoke to him and I spoke to him and he was willing to he gave me his email. I sent him over my pre-list package, and he was meeting with his realtor. He was ready to sign with his realtor. He didn't get the signature yet yesterday. So I sent him over a video email, all my pre-list info, and just a quick intro explaining, hey, we're here to obviously help you. This, that, and the other. I just want to be able to present to you and your wife, and then once you hear both myself and your broker, who I know that you have a relationship with, you make the decision, whatever your heart tells you. He said, okay, so send me your info. I sent it to him. I literally just called him before I jumped on, and he said, Dan, I said, I appreciate your follow up. I do. He said, I'm in sales too, but it just didn't feel right for me to not sign with my realtor. So I signed yesterday at like 3 o'clock. And I was like, okay, hey, man. I said, you know this as well as I do. You're in sales. Do you get every sale? And he was like, no. I said, but here's what I'm going to ask you to do. And he was like, what's that? I said, because he only did a 90-day listing with his new realtor. I said, if it doesn't work out and you're seeing you're in there 60 days, 75 days, and you're not getting the results that you want, I said, I want you to reach out to me because I can't call you if you're listed with somebody. I said, but what I want you to do is you reach out to me, and the agreement is I'm gonna then help you get this property done. He's like, well, I know you can too. I said, okay, is that a deal? And he said, yeah, it's a deal. So I didn't get the listing, or the appointment. I shouldn't even say a listing. It was an appointment. And he was honest. He's a good dude, really good dude. He's doing an open house this weekend. Um, so yeah, so that's where we are. It's going to rain both days this weekend. It's not a good day for an open house. Yeah. Not a good day. Saturday and Sunday, it's going to rain. What a shitty, like, it's beautiful these 3 days, and then Saturday it just decides to fucking rain. Like, what kinda nonsense is that? Why does the weather, like, not agree with us? It's BS. Alright, let's get ready to go. I'm only gonna call Resi's for about a half hour. I have my team meeting today at 11, which I know you guys know. Alright. Alright, and I just told my group, remember, today's Tuesday, so I have my team meeting at 11, so I'll be done calling probably 10:30. I know I'm getting on late today, but today's gonna be more of a follow-up day. I'm gonna call Resi's for about a half hour. I'm not confident that I'm gonna have a lot of, um, success, so but it's okay. Yeah. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave those. Oh, geez, there's only, like, a few anyway. This is yeah. Oh, let's just go. Who cares? I keep trying to get technical, guys, and it's not gonna work. Let's just do it like we normally do it. Okay. Go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good. I like that. Be good. Just be a good person, man. You know? You're all like all right, we're gonna go. Here we go. We are dialing. Let's see we go. All right, good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over in Byram, New Jersey, up in Sussex County. Oh, wrong number. Okay. Okay. Wrong number. All right, we're ringing. Now remember, this is Resi's. I'm gonna do these are residential expireds. I have a good bit of follow up to do today, and it's by follow up I mean calls people that I've initially reached out to that I either spoke to or that I haven't been able to contact yet, but I know it's their number. So, and for those watching on Insta or YouTube, the appointment. Remember the person yesterday I spoke to in the early in the morning. He was getting ready to list with the broker that's giving him the buy. He's under contract to purchase a property. He was gonna give him the listing, knows him. But I sent him over to his email. He gave me his email, my pre-list package with a quick video. I spoke to him this morning very briefly. He's like, Dan, I just felt like I really needed to give him the shot here. So I signed with him yesterday at like 3 o'clock. So it's not a listing lost because I never even got the appointment. I'm gonna leave it a message. Hold on. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a real estate broker in the Morris County area with EXP Realty. Ma'am, I hope I'm calling the right number here. There was a property for sale over in Morristown on Wetmore Ave. I'm just trying to reach out to the owner of that. So if you could give me a quick call, I'd really appreciate it. Or even a text is fine, just to let me know if I have the right number here. I am an agent in the area, and I'm just trying to reach out to the owner of that property. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Right. I'm being super nice, guys, because it's a DNC number. So I don't normally leave messages, but she seemed like a really nice on her voicemail. It sounded like she sounded really nice. So, oh, hello, ah, boo. Um, so he ended up signing with his agent. That this lady's not answered either. Um, wow, it's a lot of voicemails. It's just people, and I'm not leaving voicemails. He So again, long and short of it is he signed with his agent. He said he only signed for 90 days, which is good. So I said, "Here's the deal I want from you." And he said, "What's that?" Because he's in sales too. He sells tech software. I said, "If it's not working out and you're in 60 days, 75 days," I said, "I want you to call me because you know I can't call you if you're listed." I said, "Would you agree to do that?" He's like, "I'll do that. I don't think it's going to get there, but if it does, I'll call you." And I was like, "Thank you." All right. So I'm getting some voicemails here. So anyway, I don't count that as like a listing loss because I never got the appointment. So I can't lose something that I never had, you know? And I was actually pretty impressed that I was even able to get his email because he was like, "No, I'm gonna be listening with him." And I was like, "Hey man, you know that this is a business decision to sell, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, so you just want to make sure you're not leaving any money on the table." I said, "Just listen to what I have to say. I'll present to you and your wife, and then you make the decision in your heart of who you think is best, me or the agent that you're under contract with on the property you're buying." And he was like, "Okay." And then I sent it to him this morning when I called him at 8:45. He said, "I probably should have been online and streamed it, but I didn't." He said, I just didn't feel right. I had to give it to him, so I signed with him at like 3 o'clock yesterday." I was like, "All right, I could." I said, "I can appreciate that." I said, "I appreciate your honesty," and I said, "We're in sales. You look at every sale." And he was like, "Yeah, you're right." So that's what happened. But just look at it this way, guys. This is why we grind and this is why I make these phone calls every morning. Hello? This is why we do this every morning because Though that's not a listing, it could have been for me, but it's not. So you have to constantly have deals coming in the hopper, constantly. Hello? Hmm. Hello? Uh, no. It's gonna be one of it's gonna be one of those days, man. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's gonna be a day where it's like people will be hello? Hmm. Let me see if this is her. It says her name is Jennifer. I hope this is right. You know what? It's not. I know it's not right. Shit. All right. And it's a DNC too. We're just gonna let that one go. Yeah, I just feel like today is gonna be one of those days where I'm gonna get cursed at like a few times. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. And then it's like, hey, you never know. Then the next, not too bad. Looking forward to seeing you there. Hell yeah, brother. We have a leadership summit in September for anybody. Hello, hello. Good morning. Oh, good morning, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a piece of land that was for sale. It was over on Madison Street in Patterson. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? There was land for sale in Patterson. I was trying to reach the owner of that. Am I calling the right number for that, sir? Oh, I think I have a wrong number. I'm sorry about that. All right. Take care, sir. Okay. All right. It was a language barrier, and he was like, "Huh? What? What?" Oh, that one says, hold on. This one says for information, call the seller, and there's the seller number right there. Shit, I can't call it from this. I'm gonna have to call it from my personal cell. But that's what we're gonna do right now. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call from my personal cell because this line's on the dialer, so I can't call it on the dialer. But let me see if I can get this guy. This will be fun. Let's see. It's ringing. Let's just put it out. Yeah, so you guys can hear it. It's a 518 number, so I think that's Massachusetts.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The
Ah,
person you're trying to reach is not
come
available. At the
on.
tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Good morning. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a real estate broker with EXP Realty in New Jersey. I was reaching out, sir or ma'am, regarding a piece of property that was for sale, a piece of land actually over in Patterson. If you have a moment, you can please give me a call. I just had a couple questions regarding that piece of property. My number is 973 55. 8714, or you can call which is my personal cell, 201-317-8670. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right. So we're gonna keep going. Hello? Ah, all right, that's a voicemail. All right, that's not the right number. Oh, you know what? That's an 845 number. That might be. But this is an LLC. The LLCs and the dialer, guys, just so you know, they're very difficult because New Jersey LLCs don't have the right number. Got sleepy sand in my eyes. Hello? I just said sleepy sand. Do you guys even know what sleepy sand is? I grew up with that. My mother used to call it sleepy sand. This eye stuff you get in your eyes when you sleep. I wonder if everybody knows what that is. Hello? Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Whee! I love it. I love it. It's gonna be, guys. We're gonna have some fun today. This is gonna be fun. All right. I'm gonna get Kurt. All right. It's an LLC. Man, some unhappy campers today. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Well, it's all good. Yeah. These resis are just tough, man. Oh, you know who I'm gonna call too today? I'm gonna call John. Yeah. Yeah, none of these are working. That's a nice house too. Guess they're just keeping it. I don't know. All right. We'll keep trudging through, guys. Keep trudging through. You just never know who's gonna. Yeah, but these are. Hello. Yes. Hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. Looks like it was over on Adam Street in Watchung, about 6 months ago. Am I calling the right number for that, sir? Wrong number. Okay, I'm sorry about that. All right, take care. This one closed. We sold. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's a quiet day today, guys. I'm not getting a lot of hits today. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pivot uh, in about two. Hello, hello. I just heard you. Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Mapledale Ave. Am I calling the right number for that, sir? Wrong person. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Damn. This it looked like the right number. It's a DNC number. It's why again, guys, when I see a DNC number, I'm gonna be like, Mr. Happy Go Lucky, because I don't want them getting angry. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I think I might have the wrong number. Okay. That is a doctor's office, and I am calling a $3 million property in Essex County. So that is definitely the wrong number. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want you guys to hear. There's 3 or 4 people that I have to call to follow up with. One of them, he emailed me back yesterday and said my emails were going. Hello, ma'am. Damn, she hung up. He said my emails are going into spam, and he has it's an 8 fan or a 7 fan in Jersey City. I sent him information, and now he wants to. He said he's going to call me today, but I'm not going to wait for him to call me. I want to call him. Ooh, a call screener service. Press 0. Alright, now I'm Magic Jack. Who has Magic Jack now? Good morning, this message is for Mr. Kuroga. Sir, my name is Daniel. I'm a agent with eXp Realty. Sir, I was calling regarding a building that was for sale over in Newark on Grafton. Please give me a call. Today is Tuesday, it's about 9:30. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you, sir. I'm holding in my laughter because it says Magic Jack. Who the fuck has Magic Jack now? I bet you the millennials and Gen Y doesn't even know what Magic Jack is. Humor me, guys. I mean, let's have some fun here. If you guys know what Magic Jack is, drop it in the comments. That is priceless. Magic Jack customer. That's awesome. Too funny. All right, and hello? Hello, good morning. I hear you there. I hear you breathing. Why don't you answer the phone? Like, come on, bro. Um, to give you guys an idea of this calls this morning, I've been calling for 25 minutes. I've made 130 calls, and I have had like 3 honest pickups in that 130 out of those 130. So it's a light day today, man. Okay, it's a crappy day. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I have calls to make on the commercial side of it too. So if you want to hear those, stick around. I have a few that I need to make. And I have to call uh, some sellers that I have. Hello? No, they're all. This is all. I have 2 seller calls I need to make today too. Um, yeah. Yes. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Hunter Street in Newark in the Ironbound section. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Oh, I think I lost her. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, guys. It's gonna be one of those days. One of those days. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, none of you said no idea. Brother, Magic Jack is like if you had this is awesome. All right, I'm gonna verbalize it to you, Jacob. I appreciate you saying like I have no idea. You wouldn't. If you were born after like in 1990, I don't know, 9, 2000, you wouldn't know what it is. It's a service. If you have a house line with like a regular phone, like a push button phone, which you guys probably don't even remember, or a rotary. Hello. Um, it was a service you could use that it was like the phone company for it was a they used to compete with the phone company to have a house line. So well, yeah, so that's what it was. So if you're again an old school, like a Gen X or a baby boomer, you would have a Magic Jack. Young people wouldn't have any idea what it is. It's like you guys don't know what payphones are. We used to put in 20 cents and then dial someone's number. They used to be all over the place at gas stations and supermarkets and stuff. They're not there anymore because we have cell phones. But that's how we used to communicate with each other. If I wanted to hang out with you, I'd call you, and I was out, I'd call you from a payphone. All right, these numbers aren't hitting. I've made 100, and just so you guys know, 25 minutes, 156 calls. So it just means that the dialer is firing through and no one's picking up. So we're going to stop. All right, let's hang up. And then what I want to do real quick, I was going to check it and see real quick the settings on the shit on the dialer, but it's okay. All right, we're gonna yeah, it's just time to pivot. We're not getting the results that we want. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna first thing I want to do is call this guy or not. So he reached back out to me yesterday and said he I'll read you his email. I got to get some coffee. Um, there it is. Hey, good afternoon, Daniel, with an exclamation point too. Football as well. I found your email in the spam. I could not answer you today. It's been a hectic morning. Anyway, I will try to call you tomorrow. That is a I forgot. Is it 1.4? 1.2? 1.2. This is a $1.2 million property. Okay. So he is first on my list. I'm going to call him now. Just give me a minute. I need some coffee. All right. Let's call Mr. Renat. Just so you guys know, I drink black coffee because it that doesn't break a fast, and I fast from like 6:30, 7 last night to like now. So I'll probably eat my. I have my team meeting at 11, and then what I'm going to do is go over. I'm going to go over my pricing portion of the listing presentation to the team um, at 11 on my team call. We do it every Tuesdays at 11. So and then after that, I'll probably eat. So I fast for like 15, 16 hours during the week. On the weekends, I don't do it. All right, let's call my man here. This is Renat. Where's his number? Where's his number? Oh, she finally did it. Good for you. Well, I appreciate that you did that, lady. Thank you. That's my transaction manager. And what she did, yeah, she compacted all the emails into one. 47. I just want to see if it's in here. No, it's not. So that's his cell. All right. Let's give this gentleman a call. His name is Renat. So this is a commercial deal. It is I want to say it's a six fam, seven fam, maybe. Yeah, right now. Let me pull it up. I should know this because I'm calling him. All right, he hasn't relisted it, which is great. It is a 7-unit building. That is 100% a commercial building. All right. And then just looking at how it was presented, just so you guys know, this is insulting, man. You serious? These are iPhone photos. Oh my god. I didn't even realize this. This is I like, can you imagine guys selling a 1.2 million fucking dollar building and you are taking your iPhone and going like this to take pictures of it? You're doing it as the agent? What planet are you guys on? This is like insane to me. Alright, man. I love it. Listen, keep doing it because it just makes my job easier. So when I send my photographer in and you spend 800 to 1,000 bucks to video it and get professional photos with drone and stuff, it's like a whole other experience. I can't believe that agents do this. Don't do that. For anybody watching right now, don't do that. Hire a professional. Even if you can only afford photos, just do photos professional. That'll cost you $300. Just don't take your iPhone and start snapping shots of it. That's just insane. Alright, it's ringing. Let me see. Come on, Renat. I know you're busy. No, it's 3 rings. 4. I think we're gonna go to voicemail. It's alright, though. But no, yeah, voicemail. It's okay. Good morning, Renat. This is Daniel with Tip Commercial. Sir, thank you for reaching out yesterday. I saw your email, and I know I just kind of wanted to see if I can talk to you very briefly this morning. I know you also mentioned that it's been hectic for you. That's good. That means job security, my friend. But the owner of the company, Jason, is actually available today too. So what we wanted to do was just speak to you briefly, see what's going on with the building, what happened, uh, and then we wanted to explain to you some of the differences between what was presented to the public previously, and then what we would do, which is why I sent you over the links in the email for some of the slide decks we do. Okay, so I'm available today. Please call me 973 255 8714. And again, as you can see, we operate very differently than what you had previously. Thank you, sir. Look forward to your call. Yeah, you should not be having an agent snapping shots of photos of your building on an iPhone. A million too. It's crazy, man. All right, that's follow up one. Now, what I need to do is reach out to you. Keep calling about a property that's for sale. I'm not sure which reason take place past 20, and that's meant for sale since. Okay. So my dialer, somebody just texted me. This is good, guys. This is what you're going to get sometimes. Good morning. You keep calling me about a property that's for sale. I'm not sure what property you are referring to. since I purchased my house in 2020, and it hasn't been for sale since. And I'm just gonna say, "My apologies. I must have the wrong number. I will not be calling anymore." Mhm. Okay. I just I apologize. Won't be calling you anymore. No problem. Okay, cool. That's all. And then now what you do is you go into, um, I go into my dialer, and then I'm gonna put in the phone number. And that's what happens, man. You're gonna get wrong numbers sometimes. Yeah, I'm calling this one, and it's not his house. So, okay, it's a wrong number. Shit happens. Okay. Now we move on to, I need to text. I wanna speak to, gotcha. Okay, that's my partner. The next one. So this is about the listing that we or the owner that we talked to yesterday. Um, so we're gonna get out of him, and now I spoke to him. So I had 4 here that are hot leads. One of them died out. Okay, he was like, "No." That was the hotel guy yesterday. He was a hard, "Oh, I'm not listing it," blah, 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 the whole deal. And again, guys, when you get to a point where you have enough in your pipeline and you're just constantly churning through, you get new listings, the listings you have, you put under contract, the ones that are under contract close, your pipeline just continues to churn. When a seller says, "Look, do you understand, one line English?" When you say that to me, I know he's gonna hit me with something that my ego is gonna be like, "This guy's an asshole." And I said, "Yes, I do." So he said, "I'm not listing the property ever." I was like, "Okay." So if you tell that to me, I'm already gonna maybe I'll ask you like 1, maybe 2 objection handler questions. Which the first one is, "Well, then why did you list it in the first place?" And that's when he said, "I never did. If somebody listed it, then I never gave them permission to." So after that, I was like, "Okay, good, we're done." That's it. He's just not motivated. So you can move on from that. That's not a lead anymore. So I took him out. The other 3, 2 of them, one of them is this gentleman or not. The other one is a gentleman, Ryan, who we spoke to yesterday. That's gonna turn into a listing. This one here that I just left a message for, that's like 50-50 because I haven't been able to connect with him yet, but he sounds like he wants to engage with us. So, out of my list of hot leads, I had 4. 2 of them no, that's not 2, that's 2. 2 of them will be listings. I'm very confident that they will be. Alright. Oh, let me get with lady. Morning. Cool. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is call. Oh, and I have to. I'm sorry. I do have to change. Oh, I can't do that. All right. Hold on. Shit. Part of my language. Everybody's cursing at me today. I can curse a little bit. Actually, before that, please change 22 W 34th to okay. All right, let's call. We are going to call. Let's go to May. Did I speak to this woman? This is a 2.2 in Newark. Let me see. I don't remember if I did. I'm gonna find out. There it is. Call back. No, I have not called. I have not spoken to these people. All right, this is a $2.2 million building. Let's Google it and see what it is. I don't remember this building at all. It's right by a McDonald's. Oh, nice. This has got to be like a an 8 unit or something. Let me just make sure it's not listed anywhere. Uh-oh, I see a realtor.com. That's never good. Is he on the market? No, off. Okay. Um, he's off of course. See, that's good. All right, I don't think he's listed. So what we're gonna do is just check the MLS, and then if not, we're gonna call them. Okay. He is not listed. Oh my god, it's this oh my god, these people do this, it's so crazy. It's crazy. It's an iPhone photo. This is a $2 million building, and they're iPhone photos. Do you guys understand how insane this is? It's just fucking crazy. Don't use your iPhone to list $2 million properties. Maybe that's the advice I can give today to everybody. Insane. It's just insane to me. All right, we're gonna call this owner. Now, there may be a language barrier. The reason I'm saying that is I know the agent and, um, the guy that I just left a message to, for the 6 man, he just read my email. So he sees me calling. back, which is good. But I'm gonna call this woman. She's young. She's younger than me, or she's a little bit older than me, but younger than 60. Mhm. Alright, let's see. It's ringing. This is Isabel, and the agent that she's listed with, he's pretty prominent in this area. This is her. This is her. Good morning. This message is for Isabel. Isabel, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent in the Essex County area with Tip Commercial. Isabel was reaching out to you regarding a building that I think you had for sale over in Newark in the Ironbound section. When you have a moment, please give me a call. It is Tuesday. It's about quarter to 10. My number directly is 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel. I'm with Tip Commercial. My brother Jason and I just had a couple questions regarding the building because it looks like a beautiful commercial property. We were a little confused as to why it didn't sell. Look forward to hearing from you, Isabel. Thank you. All right, that's her. That is her. Now we're going to make a note. That's her number. All right. Who's this one? Issa. Did I speak to this guy? Let me see. 18200 East Main Street. I don't think I did. It's not. No, it's not on any of these. No, it's not on Crexy either. Okay. Um, nope. All right. I think we're gonna be good here. 18200 East Main Street. Let me just check the MLS and see. No, it's too many. All right, there he is. 1.2 million. Just bear with me here. I know it's in here. I'm just trying to find where it is. I know there he is. Boom. IH. I called this guy in April, just in April once. Wow, how did I only call this guy once? Let's try this, man. age. Let me just see something here. Yeah, it's him. This is the guy that owns it. All right, let's go through these numbers. All right, the first mobile does not work. Let's try the second mobile. Nope, that number's dead. This is the residential one. It goes right to voicemail. Damn. Good morning. This message is for Isa. Isa, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Sir, wanted to just reach out to you regarding the building that was for sale over in Boundbrook on East Main Street. It is Tuesday. It's about 10 o'clock. You can call me at 973-255-8714. Again, this is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Calling regarding a property that was for sale in Boundbrook. Thank you, sir. Alright. So he's up there in age. I don't know how else to but he's the owner of it because the LLC is his initials. So he's the one who owns it. So ay, ay, ay. I don't know. Let's see. We got one over there. We got him. All right, what do we got here? On it. Okay, thank you. It's just my it's just my TM. All right. We are gonna now move on to I know this guy owns it, man. Just have not been able to get in touch with him. It is frustrating too, I will say that, guys. I mean, it's okay that, sometimes you just can't there's April. Why is it all the way up there? Ah, here we go. 15, breaker off. No. Oh, and I wanted to see about the church too. No, I can't talk to you right now. Okay. Um, it's just somebody calling me. We're gonna make a follow-up call to this gentleman who he had it's like a $5 million property, and I want to he's the one who had the magic offer, uh, the day before my partner and I presented to him. I'm just trying to find his number. I've been keeping in contact with him because he has moving forward, but there's hiccups with it, and of course, we want it to close, but at the same time, if it's not, alright, this is a, shit, 5.5 million dollar property, and he's a residential, broker, not an agent, broker. What's going on, John? How you doing? Oh, my friend, I'm sorry. Wow, you remember I remember you telling me about her. It still doesn't make it any easier, but man, what a life. Yeah, okay. Mhm. Wow. Yeah, she knew. That's amazing. Yeah. Where's she at? Mary Hart in yeah. Yep, I know it. Yeah, I don't have any relatives in that area anymore. They're all in South Jersey, but I've heard good things from people that are there. Mhm. Wow. She come on. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Man. Well, geez, I mean, I don't even know what to say to that other than, thoughts of courage and strength to your family as you move through this time. I know it's not easy, but sure, sure. It is I mean, shoot, I almost feel like at 108, you're on borrowed time, but, if you're living and living healthily at that age, like, God bless you, man. You're doing something right. Good for her. Ah, mhm. Yeah. Then there's the thing that's gonna probably give you, like, your tone changes because there's headaches. What's happening? Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Is he willing to do it? Mhm. On a sale this large, if you can't pony up that, yes, I would agree with you. If you're serious about it, you would be able to do that and do it easily because are you past the due diligence period? Is that done or all right, there's no contract in place and he's putting these parameters on this? Wow, I thought you were in uh, okay, okay. I mean, mhm, sure. Not like it was. Mhm, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm under the impression that you actually had contract, it's agreed upon, attorneys drafted it. Yeah, because 'cause what are we, a month and a half deep? 2 months deep? I said, "What" from when we met with you and you had them, I think it was the day before we met with you, New Year's Eve, and this is yeah, and now it's wow, okay. Yeah, yeah, interest only. Alright, I yeah, no, do what you need to do. Yeah, just wanted to check in with you, my friend. Alright. Wow. I don't even need to type this. This is like, oh my god. Guys, it's like sometimes people just can't get out of their own way, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. I'm under the impression that there's contract signed and they're in the due diligence period or out of it. They don't even have the contract yet. The LOI was signed 6 months ago. Now remember, he met with us the day after he apparently got this LOI, and now they're 6 months deep. And they don't even have an agreement on a contract yet. So this is why I'm gonna keep following up with him and but he's an agent, he's a broker. He's like, "Look, I know what you're gonna say." He's like, "But it's looks like it's I know his finance. I introduced him to his finance guy." This is all the stuff he's telling me. So the long and short of it is this, and I can't sit here and be like, "I told you so." That's not you don't operate that way. That's not we don't do that. The flip side of this is if he just let us list this on the open market, we would have had a contract in place and due diligence. We may even have been close to closing by now. It's 6 months later. So your normal time between LOI and the attorneys drawing up the contract in a commercial deal is like a week, 1 week. We're now 6 months later. So just to give you an idea. This is sometime because what he's in his brain, he's told Jason and I this, "Well, I don't have to pay you guys." You're in your you're in your, how do I say this judiciously? You're in the later years of your life. Quality of life is what's most important to most sellers, including this seller. So, what you're doing is cutting off your nose to spite your face. We could have already had this almost done, but because you're only paying half because a broker brought it to him, you're only paying half the commission. You're now but you've already had 6 months of expenses on the building, and there's debt on the building, and there's taxes, and there's insurance, and there's all of that stuff. He's more than, lost that over the 6 months than he would have if he just listened with us and then let us take care of it. And it's we've my partner and I have kinda gone over this with him, but he's dead set on not doing it, so it's a shame. It's a shame. So oh, hold on. Okay, this is my partner. We're talking about another deal. I'm sorry, guy, I'm just baffled by that. I thought that they at least had a contract in place. He said, "No, we don't even have a contract in place yet." So the buyer is making parameters that you would normally do after an inspection, and he's doing this on and this is like, you have to know how to negotiate these things, and if you're not a commercial agent, I don't know, man. It's nuts. You're not doing it right, I guess is the best way to say it. So, let's just say, uh, we're here to help him when the time is right for us to help him because I know that we're gonna at some point help him. And it's a good price point. We know we can sell the building. We already had people that were, we did like a quick pre-market. We're like, "Oh, yeah, we have people interested," but he's got a contract now, so we can let that go. But remember, guys, and I'll preface it with I'm gonna jump back on the phone. This seller has already eaten 6 months of mortgage debt, taxes, insurance, because he doesn't wanna pay one side of the deal, the listing side. He's paying a buyer broker, but not us. Now he's already lost all of that money just in holding costs. So those are the kinds of things when you're dealing with a seller that's needs maybe to be politely confronted with reality, like an accurate assessment of reality. These are some of the price or some of the points that you can bring up to them. Again, politely confront them. Have you thought about such and such? What happens in this scenario if this happens? We brought that all up to him. He was willing to take the ride. Now he's in the ride. And the buyer continues to ask different things that he told us he's not willing to waver on. They've already asked 3 hardcore things, and he's already wavered on all 3. And I can tell he's pissed at it. So, again, just just stuff to keep in the back of your mind. And if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. But I was in shock. I didn't know when he said that to me, you might have saw my face. I was like, I just kind of sat there and because he told me they don't even have a contract signed yet. And it's 6. We met him right before New Year's Eve. And now we're into almost July, almost 7 months. So, or 6 months. And that said, we're going to let me move on. What is this? All right, let's pull up this one. What do we got here? This is in Newark. This is 2 point him we listed. I love that one. Oh, this is Mr. Wilson. Let's call this guy. This guy's he's not ready. He just wants to do it himself. He's not that motivated. I should probably ask him what his motivation is. I've never asked him that. He's a CPA. I need some more. I need my last hit of coffee. He's a CPA, and he has a property, like a mixed use property. Um, I've spoken to him a couple times, and he's not willing to list with a broker yet. But he's a really nice guy. I want to see. He was like, I can't talk during tax season. That was April. I talked to him April 15th, which was tax day. So April to May, May to June. Is June 10th? Is today still? Is that technically considered tax season? I don't know. Let me find out. Let's call him. I emailed him too. Let's see. It's ringing. 4 rings. It's gonna go to voicemail. Voicemail. Good morning, Mr. Wilson. This is Daniel from Tip Commercial. I'm not sure if you remember speaking to me, but we have spoken a few times, but it was during tax season. I know you were very busy. You had I'm calling regarding the building that was for sale that you still currently use. And I'm also aware you mentioned that you weren't ready to list with a broker yet. I wanted to check in with you and reconnect, see where you are, and if anything has changed. Please call me at 973-255-8714. And we also emailed you give me your email, and, I emailed you, our information as well from Tip Commercial, okay? Please give me a call today, 973-255-8714. 'Kay. Just gonna put a note in here that I spoke to him here. Alright. Yeah, he was not ready yet. He's still operating his business out of the bottom level. So, there's so the just so you guys know, the building I'm talking about, that owner that doesn't have the contract and it's 6 months later, his list price was 6.2 mil. He's doing this at a price of you're talking about a $6 million building. Now, he doesn't have that on the table from the buyer, but I'm just I don't know. It's you never know what you're gonna run into. I guess that's the best way to say it. You never know what somebody's doing. What you just don't know. It's crazy, but and then I'm gonna call this gentleman. This is Mr. Boga. He has a building in Hillside. We spoke, shit, about 4 months ago. He was in Europe. It's ringing. He was a nice guy. He was just in Europe, and I haven't been able to connect with him since. He was renovating the, building. It's a beautiful building too. It's ringing. No, it's gonna go to voicemail. Voicemail. Good morning, Mr. Boga. This is Daniel from Tip Commercial. Don't know if you remember, sir. I spoke to you, I want to say it was back in March, and you were in Europe at the time. We were discussing the building that was in Hillside that you were renovating. I wanted to follow up with you and, I guess see where you're at with it. We had a good conversation, and I think we emailed you as well, our information. So today is Tuesday. Call me at 973-255-8714. And again, sir, I'm Daniel with Tip Commercial. TIPcommercial.com is our website. You want to check us out before we end up. Thank you. Peace. And we did email too. There we go. All right. I have a couple more that I want to call, and then we're gonna be good because I have to prep for my team meeting. I spoke to Pat. He's done. Him we listed. This one I have not. Uh, so this gentleman, I initially connected with him. Yeah, I'm gonna call Albert. He lives where I grew up, out in like the Hopakong area, and they own a building in Newark. They were not ready to sell it at the time, and then during that time, the father passed away. I'm gonna get some more coffee. The father passed away, in January, and I haven't been able to connect with him since. Because now the I believe it's the family or the sister owns the building. All right. I need to eat something. My body's craving some protein. I am craving some protein. All right, let's give Albert a call. Very nice guy. He hasn't answered though, but this is why we keep calling. You never know. One day he may. It's ringing. And I've called 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've called him 12 times. This is 13 in a 6-month period. Like twice a month. Voicemail. And it's him. Hey, good morning, Albert. This is Daniel with Tip Commercial. Not sure if you remember speaking with me. I think it might have been last year, unfortunately, before your father had passed away. We were talking about the building. And again, always my condolences to you and the family. I wanted to just connect with you. Hold on. It didn't record. Hold on, it didn't record. Good morning, Albert. Daniel, Tip Commercial. Wanted to just connect with you, my friend. I know I've left you a couple messages. Just wanted to reconnect regarding the building in Ferry Street. 'Cause I'm aware you said, maybe at some point you would be thinking of putting it on the market, and we've had some experience in the area. Please give me a ring, 973-255-8714. I hope everything is well with you, Albert. Thank you. That one took. The first one didn't take. It said, "You're didn't take." All right. So we left a message for him. And look, guys, he may be keeping the building, like, and he's just not responding to me because he doesn't want to tell me, which is totally a lot of you gotta remember, people avoid confrontation, and they think if you're telling you no, that's confrontation. It's not. So it maybe that's why he hasn't responded, and I'm fine with that. It's totally fine. No, I can't talk to her right now. Let's see. This is John. I have 2 more calls to make. That's a church. I already spoke to him. I already spoke to him. I already spoke to him. I mean, we spoke to these people, and some of these are just dead deals. Um, that one's dead. Hold on a minute. Is this the one that was the safe light? 235 Diamond Bridge. I don't think this is. There was a building. Hold on, it was a safe light building. No, this is not that. Oh my god, price is nuts for this? Seriously? Whoa. Oh, alright, it's a package deal. Hold on. 230. Alright, hold on. I just this is a it's off market on Realtor. No, it's not there either. I don't know that this sold. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it's listed, so I'm just gonna call them. Screw it. Let's give them a shout. Yeah, alright. It's a package deal. Uh, did I ever call this? No. Whoa, I did not. How is that possible? I don't even know now where this one is. Alright, hold on. This is interesting. When did this initially come on? Oh, this is 2020 May of 2024. I don't even know if I have a phone number for this. I'm just searching, guys, real quick. I don't think I have a number for this. I do. Whoa. How about that? Who is this? Royal Oh, I know why I didn't. It's showing this is very strange. And then after this, I have to prep for my meeting and eat and stuff, so, it's showing the owners are 2 very young people in on the West Coast. It's very strange, which is probably why I didn't call this, but I can't call it now because it's 7:30 in the morning there, not even. I'm just gonna put the info, and I'm gonna call it later today. So, that was very, very odd. I'm sorry. This was just very, very strange, and I don't understand why that oh, I get it now because it's probably I'm making calls in the morning, and I couldn't connect with them because it's 3 hours earlier there, which makes sense. Okay. Boy, I have a lot of leads here, man, that I haven't even called. Ooh, a 50,000 square foot warehouse? Are you kidding? Let me pull a see if I have this. You kidding me? Hold on. Just be oh, I don't have a number for it. That sucks. I take that back. I do have a number for it. It's in for it. All right, I'm gonna. This is Mr. Memitage. I don't have any info on this other than this phone number, which I called once. 256. Let's find out if this is him. It's ringing. This will be our last call of the day. This is a big. Big warehouse. Big warehouse. 3 rings. No, that's no. I'm gonna leave a message. Good morning. This message is for Mr. Mimitage. Sir, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial broker with TIP Commercial, TIP Commercial. Was calling regarding a warehouse that was for sale, looks like a couple years ago, over in Newark. Please give me a call today. It is Tuesday, about 10:30. My number is 973-255. 8714. Which is my partner and I had a couple questions regarding the building, and I hope I'm calling the right person here. Thank you, sir. All right. That's pretty interesting that this is I've only called this once. All right. All right. And with that said, that is I mean, do we have anything else I could really call? I don't think so. That one I talked to, him I talked to. Um, there actually is a few that I could do. Uh, but I gotta prep for my meeting. So today's Tuesday, guys. I know it's a little bit shorter, but I have a team. I run a team meeting at 11, and I gotta prep for it. I'm gonna be presenting price to the team today, to the everybody that's in my downline. The pricing portion of my listing presentation, and price reductions and things like that. Probably not today, but I am doing a lunch and learn Rockaway in 2 weeks, which is that pricing property properly, and then price reductions. Because, guys, if you're noticing, days on market's increasing, market is not the way it was before. It is changing. You cannot price property aggressively and think it's gonna sell. It won't. So, I'm giving a workshop on that, a lunch and learn, in a couple weeks, and I will stream it live for people that can't make it. So, any thoughts, questions? I thought today was a good day. We got a lot of decent contacts today. Um, Anything before we go? And remember, guys, don't use your iPhones to take pictures of property. Hire a photographer, please. For the love of God, for the love of all things holy. Don't use your iPhone to take pictures, even if it's a rental, for God's sake. Just hire a photographer. Pay somebody $100, $150 to take decent professional shots. Amazed people use iPhones to sell multi-million dollar buildings. It's crazy. So, all right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna sign off. Peace.